evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to begin the program. Please take your seats. Thank you.
I'm getting the thumbs up from Brittany, so I think I can start. Good evening. I'm Lisa Lewis, President and CEO of the University of Minnesota Alumni Association, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the in-person 2021 Alumni Awards affair. Yeah, that's right. So wonderful to be on campus and see the students walking through campus and to have it come alive again. So just great to be with each of you. This week, we're celebrating homecoming, a time when alumni come back and reflect on their legacy, and we think about the future of this great university. This evening, we're honoring the exceptional service and leadership of our alumni. You'll witness the passion of these graduates and how they feel for the University of Minnesota, because their leadership and involvement of alumni are vital to the success of a world-class institution. To all the Alumni Award recipients who are here with us tonight to honor, we honor your impact and your accomplishments. You are role models. You lead, serve, and give back. Among the 500,000 Twin Cities campus alumni, you are truly exceptional. Thank you. Now, I hope you've all had a chance to connect. We had some nice time outside. What a beautiful evening this was to meet our award recipients. And hopefully I know a number of you were over here perusing the Minnesota Alumni Market, the only one of its kind in the country. And it's dedicated to supporting alumni small business owners and entrepreneurs. And we're proud to showcase the alumni makers. Over 60 alumni are in that store, and you can find it digitally online at minnesotaalumnimarket.com. But before we honor tonight's honorees, I'd like to recognize a few special individuals who are here with us this evening. So first, a shout out to those of us who are joining live stream tonight. So we'll wave to anybody watching at home. You are proof that we can celebrate with alumni around the world, and we can do so safely. And I do believe this is our first hybrid event in Alumni Association history. So we're truly doing something new tonight, which is fun and exciting as we explore that. And additionally, last year you may recall that we were all sitting home at COVID, and we were doing this completely virtually. And we did celebrate our 2020 award recipients. And there are a number of them with us, both virtually and here in person. So I would like to recognize the 2020 recipients who are here with us this evening. So if you'll stand when I call your name, and then we'll give you applause at the end. Paul Ports, Advocate of the Year. Regent Doug Hipsch, last year you won the Alumni Service Award. And Mary Kurth, Alumni Service Award. So welcome, we're so happy to have you. And they are riding in the homecoming parade with us tomorrow night. So we're thrilled that we were able to do that with them in person. Alumni programs and events like this are made possible because of our Alumni Association members. So whether you're an annual member or a life member, we so appreciate all of your support. We'd also like to recognize the university leaders who are with us tonight. And again, if you'll hold your applause till the end. Regent Doug Hipsch, President Joan Gable, and our college deans, Dean Brian Burr from the College of Food, Agricultural, and Natural Resource Sciences, Dean John Finnegan, School of Public Health, Dean Maz Kava, College of Science and Engineering, and Dean Carol Strohecker from the College of Design. So thank you to each of you for being here. The Alumni Association collaborates with many partners across campus, all of the schools and colleges, and we've got fantastic alumni relations officers in each of them. So thank you to the AROs, to our Alumni Association staff, and to Global Programs and Strategy Alliance, Meredith McQuaid, I think you're watching online, thank you, and who've all been a part of making this event a success. So thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out to this year's Alumni Association Awards Selection Committee for their work reviewing the nominations and identifying the individuals who demonstrated exceptional commitment to the Alumni Association during an extremely difficult year. So thank you to you all. And finally, I want to give a special welcome to our 2021 Homecoming Grand Marshal, Terry Ganley. As a student, Ganley was the first female All-American in any sport at the university, which is an amazing accomplishment in and of itself. She was a 2-time Big Ten champion and 4-time All-American. So that was impressive enough, but wait, there's more. After her graduation in 1979 with a Bachelor of Science degree in physical education, she began her coaching career at the university. During her subsequent 44-year tenure at the U, Ganley received multiple honors, including being named the Minnesota Swimming Coaches Hall of Fame, the Big Ten Co-Coach of the Year, and received multiple American Swimming Coaches Association Awards of Excellence. Terry's impact on the university and so many student athletes as an alumna and coach is profound. With her retirement this past spring, Terry left a legacy of excellence and commitment to student-athlete success. We're honored to welcome her back to campus. Did you miss us, Terry? in your short retirement. And she will serve tomorrow as the parade's Grand Marshal. And a Grand Marshal is a role model. It's somebody that we hold up to students to say, see, this is what you can do with a University of Minnesota degree. So Terry, you will lead us off in the parade tomorrow night, and we're thrilled to have you back. Let's recognize Terry. At this time, it's my privilege to introduce Regent Doug Hipsch. Regent Hipsch is president of Goose Group, a company that owns and operates destination retail stores in Perham, Minnesota. And if you've never been to Perham, you must visit. It's a great place. He's also the owner and partner of New Life Farms. He previously served on the Otter Tail County Board of Commissioners for 12 years and served 3 years as the chair. Importantly, Doug also served for 6 years on the UMAA Board of Directors and served as the chair of that board as well. As you know, he won the Service Award last year. So welcome, Regent Doug Hipsch.
Thank you, Lisa, and good evening. On behalf of the Board of Regents, it is my pleasure to be here this evening to honor the students and alumni who have given their time and made significant impact on the university. All of our award recipients tonight are outstanding ambassadors. Through their collegiate connections, the Alumni Association, and their international work, they've significantly impacted the university and the world. Volunteering keeps our alumni and students engaged and shows Gopher pride no matter where you are in the country. The university experience connects people of all ages and walks of life. Your service and work as a volunteer and leader is part of that. You promote the university through your engagement, and we benefit immensely from that. The time and energy and talent you bring to us as volunteers is really great. From mentoring to hosting events to serving on various committees and boards, the university would not shine quite as brightly as it does today without your tremendous contributions. Thank you for your hard work. And now please join me in giving a warm welcome to the University of Minnesota's 17th president, President Joan Gable.
Of course, I have to move the microphone down. Thank you, Regent Hipsch, and hello, everybody. Tonight, it's so wonderful to see you, and to everyone watching online. It's just an absolute pleasure to be here. We are so glad to be in your company and also to be able to honor tonight's outstanding alumni. So I have the distinct honor and privilege of recognizing outstanding contributions of our international alumni, who are the recipients of the Distinguished Leadership Award for Internationals. So this award is a university-wide award for alumni, former students, and friends of the university who've distinguished themselves in their post-university work as leaders in their professional careers. These individuals have attained unusual distinction as professionals in their careers within institutions or in public service, and have demonstrated sustained outstanding achievement and leadership on a local, national, or international level. This award is jointly sponsored by the Global Programs and Strategy Alliance Office and the University of Minnesota Alumni Association. I'm pleased to share that this year's recipients are Dr. Arif Hussain from Pakistan and Dr. Jintaek Chung from Korea. We'll give them a round of applause if we could. So, as you might expect, neither of our award recipients were able to travel to join us this evening, but we are very fortunate to have Arif and Jintaek join us virtually on tonight's live stream. So I will start with Dr. Chung. So proof that educational excellence of the University of Minnesota expands far beyond its campus, Dr. Jintaek Chung, PhD in mechanical engineering in 1992, currently serves as the 20th president of Korea University, the nation's top private comprehensive institution. Dr. Chung has had a long and distinguished career as a professor, educational leader, researcher, administrator, and proponent of community engagement. He integrates an innovative, people-centered approach to learning with improved institutional governance and growing and global engagement at Korea University. Dr. Chung's impressive career exemplifies integrity, compassion, and true leadership. He's a shining example of how the University of Minnesota continues to make a positive global impact through its alumni at home and abroad. Congratulations to Dr. Jintaek Chung.
Greetings from Seoul, South Korea. I'm Professor Jintaek Chung, a proud alumnus of University of Minnesota, class of 1992. I received a PhD degree from the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the U of M. I sincerely thank the University of Minnesota's Global Programs and Strategy Alliance and the University of Minnesota's Alumni Association for honoring me with the 2021 Distinguished Leadership Award for Internationals. I would also like to thank Dr. Terry Simon, my PhD advisor, and all the faculty and staff at the U of M who had made my time in Twin Cities so memorable. Receiving this award for leadership has prompted me to reflect on the culture of respect for others I experienced at the University of Minnesota and how this has influenced my leadership style throughout my career, both as Dean of College of Engineering and now as President of Korea University. The recognition of human capital as the most important asset for the university has become the hallmark of Korea University's new development strategy entitled Human KU. And this insight drives its outreach to the communities it serves. Without living and studying in the exceptional environment of fostering research excellence, educational compassion, and community engagement at the U of M, I would not be the person and the leader that I am today. For all you have given me, and for this great honor, I am most grateful. Thank you.
A dual Pakistani and American citizen, Dr. Arif Hussain has dedicated his life to solving hunger around the world since earning his PhD in agricultural economics from the U of M in 1997. As the United Nations World Food Program Chief Economist and Director of Research, Assessment, and Monitoring, Dr. Hussain played an integral role in the World Food Program receiving the Nobel Peace Prize in 2020. Hussain has witnessed firsthand the struggles that people face in dozens of countries because of factors beyond their control, and has worked continuously to inform global leaders on how war and regional conflict relate to starvation and famine, how it breeds destabilization, terrorism, and forced displacement. The executive director of the World Food Program, David Beasley, credited Hussain's work as the heart of the organization's efforts and success. Dr. Hussain's dedication to ending hunger through his work has saved countless lives around the world. He manages a team of more than 250 researchers and analysts worldwide and has authored numerous papers and articles. His interviews, opinion pieces, and quotes have been published widely in major media outlets, a testament to his passion and effectiveness as a global innovator and humanitarian. Congratulations to Dr. Arif Hussain.
Hello, everybody. My name is Arif Hussain, and I work as Chief Economist at the United Nations World Food Program, which was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2020. I am truly honored and humbled to get this prestigious award. I received my PhD in agricultural economics in 1997. The world was a much different place then. U.S. had just sworn in its highest-ranking women in government, Madeleine Secretary of State Madeleine Albright. Kyoto Protocol was signed, and the world was a relatively peaceful place. But still, hundreds of millions of people were experiencing hunger, and poverty was rampant in many, many parts of the world. We were also dealing with the financial crisis in Asia, which could have spilled into the rest of the world. So it has been almost 2 decades since I asked, and I remember it was in Willis Peterson's class on world food problems, and that what will it take for us to solve global hunger? That problem statement remains the same even today. But I think one variable has shifted, it has changed, and that's us. We have changed. The 21st century, in a way, it has brought a shift in our collective consciousness, with research wielding more power than ever before. And I don't think we get enough credit for that. Just to give you an example, our work on conflict and hunger has led world leaders to recognize and address that these two things are linked. Climate, the seriousness of climate, conflict, and economic marginalization is being recognized as something which needs to be addressed in a big way. And for me, I mean, the main thing is recognition that hunger should not be seen, can no longer be seen as somebody else's problem. And that we should do everything in our power to let food not become a weapon of war, but more an instrument of peace. So, research, when paired with political will, is more than just change. It is true progress. And I thank University of Minnesota for really giving me the tools to do good in the world. Thank you, University of Minnesota, and thank you to all the mentors that I've had at the university who have played a significant role in my career. So thanks again. I really appreciate this award.
And now please welcome to the stage Alumni Association Board Chair Scott Wallace.
Well, good evening. Thank you, President Gable, for the introduction. And as President Gable said, my name is Scott Wallace, and I have the honor of being this year's board chair of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. In my current role, I have the opportunity to meet and work with a number of alumni that are so talented and so amazing. I'm humbled by the impact they make. You know, as you just heard from Arif and Jin Take, you know, we have amazing stories and amazing alumni, not only globally, but nationally, locally, and right here on the University of Minnesota campus. Tonight, I have the privilege of presenting the Alumni Association Awards. These awards have honor extraordinary alumni programs, networks, and societies, as well as the Alumni Under 40 Alumni Leader and the Alumni Advocate of the Year. Before presenting these awards, like Lisa, I want to thank the selection committee for all the hard work they did, reviewing the nominations and identifying the groups and individuals to be awarded here tonight. Their commitment to alumni is just amazing. Let us begin with the Alumni Association Awards that recognize extraordinary programs, societies, and networks. Our first award is the Society Program Extraordinaire. This award celebrates alumni programs sponsored by a collegiate unit or alumni society. The Society Extraordinaire Award goes to the College of Design, the Design 7 program. What can be shared in 7 minutes? That's the question posed by the Design Alumni Society and the Design Student and Alumni Board via their long-running program, Design in 7, 7 Stories in 7 Minutes. Established in 2010, this popular event-based program has engaged and enriched thousands of lives and attendees over the years. Guests are invited to listen in as professionals representing each of the majors share real-life experiences from their fields. Through the COVID-19 pandemic, and you're going to hear this a lot about the awards, because people did the extraordinary things because of COVID, and the subsequent loss of most in-person interactions, the College of Design chose to move the event to online in 2021, opening the experience to a wider audience, as much of us have experienced this year. Featuring polished, pre-recorded presentation segments, MC Tane Danger kept things lively in between speakers with entertaining on-location bits, live interactive activities, as the host of post-event conversations with featured speakers and attendees. An enriching program for alumni, students, and design community at large. Design 7 continues to be a flagship event that improves with every iteration. Congratulations to everyone involved in executing this phenomenal program. Accepting the award on behalf of the College of Design is the current Design Student and Alumni Board's Student President, Kayla Bugren. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Kayla Bugren. I was the student president of the Design Student and Alumni Board last year. On behalf of the board, thank you so much for this award. We had such a great time putting this event together. Our board values creating meaningful events that connect students and design professionals, and we are so excited that Design in 7 has been so successful in sparking those connections. We are so honored to receive the Program Extraordinaire Award. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Kayla. I know you were nervous. You did a great job. Next, we honor the Outstanding Alumni Network. This award celebrates the total efforts of an alumni network in support of the Alumni Association and the University of Minnesota. Located around the world, alumni networks are an essential part of connecting alumni to each other and the university. I'm pleased to welcome this year's Outstanding Alumni Network of the Year, the Multicultural Alumni Network. Established in 2018, the Multicultural Alumni Network seeks to cultivate and provide professional support, mentorship, and a vibrant, engaged community for its members. With the mission of creating connections for alumni of color on the campus and beyond, MCAN offers social events, networking, volunteer opportunities, and enriching partnerships with other organizations and groups across the university network. With strong and diverse leadership and a thriving community of both students and alumni, MCAN didn't skip a beat when the COVID-19 pandemic hit. Through a wide variety of Zoom events, yeah, I did say Zoom, there's a lot of that going on too, online communications and utilization of the Maroon and Gold Network, the group hosted virtual events, provided safe social spaces, specifically centered around the areas of the University of Minnesota campus. MCAN works diligently to build relationships with a variety of other diverse organizations at the U as well, including the Carlson School Alumni of Color, student unions for Black, Hmong, Somali, and Asian students, and many more. Accepting the award on behalf of the Multicultural Alumni Network is Jennifer Varela and Jonathan Johnson. Congratulations to you both.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. This is beyond our wildest dream, monumental. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." MCAN forges ahead in success with you. MCAN would like to thank our prior co-chairs, who are the founders, Holly Chun Bachman and Alexis Murillo, for their stellar leadership in the pandemic, a most difficult year. And since inception, we strive to keep their momentum going. As new co-chairs, Jonathan Johnson and myself, Jennifer Varela, we say, MCAN, I can, so you can, and we all can together. Woo! This coveted prize for our network, which is built on diversity, female leadership, business owners, many non-traditional careers, and many first-gen alumni. It is a prestigious honor to bestow unto us. A major win that we are grateful for, and we are humbled to receive. Thank you, and please join us at any future event, including our signature event, which is MCAN Bridges and Beyond. And now, a word from our prior founding co-chairs, Holly Chun Bachman and Alexis Murillo.
Hi, my name is Holly Chun Bachman, and I'm class of 2003 CLA. Woo!
Hi everyone, my name is Alexis, class of 2018, proud CFans alum. Sorry we couldn't make it in person today, but we wanted to take a quick moment to say thank you. It is an absolute honor to win Outstanding Network of the Year. And I want to say thank you to my co-chair Holly and the other outstanding leaders of the Multicultural Alumni Network and to the Alumni Association.
We are so looking forward to seeing this network grow and what is in store for futures to come. Here's to creating more connections for all alumni of color on campus and beyond. Go MCAN, go Gophers.
Woo!
Now that's pretty good. Our final group award, we recognize this year's Outstanding Alumni Society, which celebrates the outstanding total programming efforts of an alumni society in support of the Alumni Association, the Collegiate Unit, and the University of Minnesota. The Outstanding Alumni Society of the Year is the College of Food, Agriculture, and Natural Resource Sciences, or CFANS as it's often called. The roots dating back to 1959, the CFANS Alumni Society has seen many iterations. Despite college mergers and name changes throughout the years, the tight-knit CFANS community believes that by working together, the world can be improved through applied science and a shared love for nature. With a foundational mission to foster relationships that benefit their college, alumni, students, and friends, the CFANS Alumni Society made major pivots, and yes, I said the word pivots, to ensure their community stayed connected and thriving throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Through open and frank dialogue with student representatives, the board addressed the major issues facing the CFANS community during the pandemic, including educational and financial stress. With a focus on improving the diversity of the board in a variety of ways, including race, gender, geography, age, and major, the CFANS board works diligently to ensure the experience and needs of students and alumni are addressed and represented. Accepting the award on behalf of CFANS, our previous and current board presidents, Annie Makepeace and Roberta Ryan. Congratulations.
On behalf of the CFANS Alumni Society, I'm proud to accept this award. Being acknowledged for our accomplishments during such a challenging and unpredictable year, one of the most in the Society's history, is truly an honor. During my time as a board member, I've been inspired by everyone that I've worked with and the innovative work of my fellow alumni, as well as being motivated by the students on their way to successful careers. Supporting these current and future professionals through my volunteer work is a true privilege. As someone who was mentored, encouraged, and invested in as a student, I'm grateful I'm able to give back to the college that gave so much to me. As a board, we look forward to continuing to serve CFANS alumni, students, faculty, and friends this year, building on our achievements and aiming to reach new heights. Thank you for your acknowledgement, and I wish us all a fruitful academic year ahead.
Congratulations. The under 40, so my next award, actually the last two Alumni Association Awards are recognizing outstanding individuals. The under 40 alumni leader celebrates an exceptional individual age 40 or younger who has excelled in a new career or public service. This year's recipient is Lee Wren. A bright example of alumni making a difference in their communities, Lee puts people first when it comes to design thinking. With a focus on senior living and urban regeneration, Lee says the best part of his work is the opportunity to meet with seniors, community residents, and government officials, doing survey walks and learning about the religions, cooking habits, family size, and cultural backgrounds of those he designs for. Quite a job. Lee works as a licensed architect at Perkin Eastman in Washington, D.C. He also serves as a director-at-large, member, and volunteer with the American Institute of Architects, D.C. chapter, and volunteers at the National Council of Architectural Registration Boards, and is a member of the National Organization of Minority Architects, and much more. He helps advance new generations of architects and engineers as an educator, a researcher, and a personal mentor. With a focus on fostering greater diversity, equity, and inclusion for minority and Asian American designers, Lee has been a vital advocate and leader in the field. Congratulations, Lee.
Well, thank you so much, and it feels so good standing here to share my story. It's a wonderful night, and it will remind me a lot of good things happened when I was studying here. I remember I have a professor, Tom Fisher, one of my most respected professor, quoted the goddess words in his class: "Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do." Those words are the most valuable words I learned in the School of Architecture, College of Design. Of course, as an architect, I follow those words. I believe that drafting floor plans, making physical models, and create PowerPoint is not enough as well. We have to get engaged in the community, listen to people's voice, and share the perspective and tips with people who we are serving for and living for. Go back to the school, and my education experience in the University of Minnesota is so unforgettable. I meet so many students, teachers, faculties, such talent, passion, and insight. And I feel so lucky to be part of this crew. As a Gopher standing here, I feel so humble to accept these recognitions. It's not just a award, but a great encouragement and honor for me. Thank you. 谢谢.
Thank you, Lee. Last but certainly not least, we celebrate the Advocate of the Year Award, which honors an exceptional individual who speaks out about the need for strong state support of the University of Minnesota and higher education policies. This year's recipient is Joan Purrington, an active member of Minnesota 201 Alumni Advocacy Network since 2008. Joan has worked tirelessly to build impactful professional relationships with her local state legislators in support of the university. Due to the COVID pandemic, her momentum did not slow. In fact, in 2020, she worked to help push a bonding bill much needed for the university's building and maintenance projects and infrastructure, which ultimately passed in October of 2020. While championing the essential funding for the university, Joan met with Representative Shelley Christensen, Vice Chair of the Higher Education Committee, via Zoom, to explain how the university impacted her career in physical therapy and the critical role the university plays in preparing countless Minnesota health professionals for the workforce. A passionate and committed alumna, Joan has gone above and beyond the advocate for the U, helping ensure quality educational experiences for future generations. Congratulations, Joan.
Good evening. What a joy to be here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you to the Alumni Board. Thank you to our president and our regent. It is a privilege to be thanking everyone for what they continue to do for the University of Minnesota. And I'm grateful to be honored as the alumni recipient of the Advocate Award. I'm thankful for the university staff, faculty, alumni, supporters of this exemplary institution that has educated 5 generations of our family. The University of Minnesota has provided educational, research, partnership, and innovation opportunities locally, nationally, and internationally for 170 years. I appreciate the many opportunities this preeminent university provides for scholars seeking knowledge and preparing for meaningful careers. Volunteer advocates have the unique opportunity to educate, to build, and maintain legislative relationships that support our university, that benefits individuals and businesses, and creates a promising future for Minnesota and beyond. Please take a moment. Think about what this university has done for you, and join me in advocating for our university. Go Gophers.
Thank you, Joan. Congratulations to all of the 2021 Alumni Association Award winners. The association could not be successful in carrying out its mission without the dedicated alumni like you. We are grateful for your service and your loyalty. Next, I would like to invite Lisa Lewis back to the podium to recognize the Alumni Service Awards.
Thank you, Scott. It's my privilege to recognize the University of Minnesota Alumni Service Awards. This honor goes to a very special group of individuals whose ongoing commitment and service to the university is truly exceptional. Thank you to the Alumni Association Awards Selection Committee and the University Honors Committee for reviewing all of the nominations and then submitting the selected ones for approval by the Board of Regents. Our first Alumni Service Award recipient this evening is Marvin Banks. Described as a confident, energetic leader who has built community of trust among his peers, Marvin Banks has served on the College of Education and Human Development Alumni Society's board since 2018 and served 2 years as president. From time-intensive tasks such as exciting things like updating the board's bylaws which is important, to helping the organization effectively navigate their responsibilities during the COVID-19 pandemic. Marvin has used his leadership skills to create genuine, meaningful connections and collaborations with board members, alumni, students, and faculty. As a first-generation student himself, Banks takes a mentorship interest in undergraduates living the same experience, offering sage advice on navigating life and success in higher education. With a lens on equity, diversity, privilege, and oppression, Marvin is especially thoughtful when it comes to serving students, faculty, staff, and alumni with multiple marginalized identities. Marvin Banks has made a considerable, lasting impact, both as a leader for the College of Education and Human Development Alumni Society Board and as a dedicated representative of the college and the university as a whole. It's my sincere pleasure to bestow on Marvin Banks the Alumni Service Award.
Well, first off, I would like to thank God for this award here today. Thank you, Dean Quam. Thank you, Dean Rodriguez, Ann Dingman, Susan Holter. There are three individuals I would like to give special thanks to. John Rusek for the introduction to alumni. Then Jan Ormasa for her continued leadership and her mentorship as I went through this transition of becoming the president as well. And finally, but not least, Serena Wright, for your continued support and your advocacy throughout this transition. As I was reminiscing and thinking about just my journey and my travel here, 2005, I was just a kid from Milwaukee, first generation student who came to the University of Minnesota without even visiting the campus. To be honest with you, I didn't even know where Minneapolis was on the map. But I knew that being a first-generation college student, being someone that was raised by my grandparents who were not afforded the opportunity to continue on with their college education, this was an opportunity for me to continue to grow and develop. As one of the last classes to come in through General College, or GC, as some people know around here, it's a great privilege and a great honor to stand here with you here today. As I think about this award is not just for myself, but it's for all of the people that have come before me within the CEHD board. I would like to thank them, because it's not a me award, it's an us award, for your continued leadership, for your continued trust, and for your continued passion that you've instilled within me. So thank you once again. Thank you for the award. I didn't realize how impactful this award was until a couple of days ago. Where my coworkers at the Federal Reserve Bank were pinging me left and right to say, hey, I see your face on LinkedIn a lot. What did you do? So thank you once again for the award. I greatly appreciate it, and go Gophers.
Our second ASA award recipient is Aimee Cambronero. Throughout her education and service, Aimee Cambronero has demonstrated grit, passion, and loyalty when it comes to serving her alma mater. Graduating from the University of Minnesota with a Bachelor of Science in Biology in 2004 and a Master of Public Health in 2009, Cambronero started her service while still in school as a GAPSA student representative to the Board of Regents and was awarded the prestigious President's Student Leadership Service Award for her work. In 2012, Aimee joined the School of Public Health Alumni Society Board and served as board president from 2017 to 2019. With an accomplished career leading social impact evaluation for 3M Gives, Aimee has generously shared her time, knowledge, skills, and resources with the School of Public Health. Her involvement includes serving on the school's cabinet for the Driven campaign, acting as event MC at the Shaping the Future of Health campaign launch, welcoming students to the alumni community as a speaker at the School of Public Health commencement and sharing her professional expertise as an instructor in the school's Public Health Institute. As an advocate, instructor, mentor, connector, Cambronero has been a pivotal ally and role model for alumni across the School of Public Health and the University of Minnesota networks. Imi's service as a highly engaged alumna throughout the years has helped build a stronger, more dedicated network of alumni leaders that will benefit the school and the university for generations to come. Congratulations, Imi. Please welcome.
Thank you to the UMAA for this award and to the School of Public Health, specifically Dean John Finnegan, Brian Osberg, and Liesl Hargens for nominating me. Thank you also to my mom, dad, and husband for their support and for their ongoing coverage of my absence during this time. The University of Minnesota holds a special place in my heart. As an undergraduate student, I helped welcome freshmen through the Office of First Year Programs and was proud to be the homecoming queen. As a graduate student, I was elected as the graduate representative to the Board of Regents, and I'm very proud of that time. As an alumna, I have been proud to serve on the College of Biological Sciences and the School of Public Health Alumni Board of Directors in leadership capacities. What a gift it is to be able to continue to learn, grow, and give to this world-class institution like the U. When people ask me, why do I do this? It's the energy of the future. It's our students. It's building a bigger, brighter, and stronger community that is committed to working together, not only to solve today's problems, but also ready to address tomorrow's needs. This is what motivates me to do more, to be more, to show up and to be present. It is a privilege to be able to serve and support the university community in whatever way I can. Thank you again for this honor.
Our next ASA Award recipient this evening is John Cunningham. Known in many circles for being a committed proponent of the greater good, John Cunningham has made significant waves, yes, waves, in his professional life, as well as in service to the University of Minnesota, the School of Architecture, and the College of Design. For over 55 years, he's offered integral strategic guidance, mentorship, support, and leadership through service on a variety of boards and committees, including the College of Architecture and Landscape Architecture National Advisory Board, the University of Minnesota Alumni Association Board of Directors, and the School of Architecture Centennial Planning Committee. He is currently serving on the College of Design's Dean's Advisory Board, as well as the College of Design's 15th Anniversary Committee. John's dedication and passion when it comes to fostering the next generation of design and architecture professionals is unparalleled. From mentoring and teaching students and providing countless internships and employment opportunities, to pushing for the advancement of women architects and architects of color, to cultivating interest in design careers for K-12 students in underserved communities, John goes above and beyond to uplift and propel those in his field and in his community. Welcome, John.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you very much This was quite unexpected. My mother was an alumna of the University of Minnesota, and she graduated in 1919. I remember her telling me tales of raising money in fund drives for the bricks in Memorial Stadium. She was a really good salesperson. I think she did the whole bowl end. She made it so that the University of Minnesota was inevitable. When I went to high school, I thought there were 12 grades, and then grade 13 was freshmen at the University of Minnesota. I didn't visit any other colleges. I didn't consider any place else. Going to the U was one of the best decisions I never made. My grandfather, Frank Welcome Johnston, attended in the 1880s. One of my prized possessions is a textbook of his from a course in geometry in which his notes are in the margin. My mother graduated in 1919, and she raised money for bricks and was apparently a pretty good tennis player. I graduated in 1962 from the School of Architecture. My daughter, Rebecca, graduated in 1989. 4 generations is something I often think about. I pale in comparison to Ms. Purrington, but it's not bad. It covers 140 years, and I often think about what has happened in that 140 years. When people ask me what I'm doing in retirement, I often tell them I'm telling high school kids and middle school kids why it's a good idea to go to the University of Minnesota. Thank you.
Our next ASA recipient this evening is Bruce Hatterberg. Considered an inspired and deeply engaging leader by his peers, Bruce Hatterberg is a shining example of excellence when it comes to supporting the College of Food, Agricultural, and Natural Resource Sciences and the University of Minnesota. Bruce joined the CFANS Alumni Society Board for 2 terms, plus a bonus year, I understand, serving in executive roles including treasurer, president-elect, president, and past president. Also a true champion of student success, Bruce has personally mentored 7 students between the years of 2012 and 2018. He was part of the CFANS Mentor Program and served on the Mentor Matching Committee for 2 of those years. A Golden Gopher to the core, Bruce has been a U of M football and basketball season ticket holder since 2004. And he's consistently volunteered his time to alumni and CFANS fundraising and networking events. From presenting the college's Norman Borlaug Science Achievement Award for high school students, to volunteering his time with Minnesota 201 legislative activity to encourage U of M advocacy. There's a theme here tonight. Bruce Hatterberg has proven himself an indispensable ally to CFANS and the entire University of Minnesota community. Please welcome Bruce Hatterberg.
Good evening. I want to thank the University of Minnesota, the University of Minnesota Alumni Society, and CFANS. I'm humbled by the honor, and I'm proud to be a University of Minnesota and CFANS alumna. I received a quality education. I earned my Ag Econ degree and developed networks that have contributed to my career. I also met my wife, Maureen. This past year, I retired after 37 years working in agricultural finance at CHS. During my career, I repeatedly saw the impact the University of Minnesota had on producing quality leaders, conducting research, and the Minnesota Extension Service. I hosted students, I worked with student interns, I worked with customers, farmers, and agribusinesses that used the support of the University of Minnesota. I got involved in the mentor program sponsored by the CFANS Alumni Society. After my first mentored student, I was elected to the CFANS Alumni Board. During my 7 years on the board, I'm probably most proud of the mentor program, the Norman Borlaug Science Achievement Award, golf scrambles for scholarships and the money we've raised for students, and the Graduate Studies Development Award. Through these programs, I've witnessed firsthand the quality of students, and the quality of students is what's energized a lot of my activism for the university. I'm looking forward to this year's homecoming activities. As mentioned, I'm a multi-year season ticket holder for both football and basketball. I've taken grandkids to the Bell Museum and the Arboretum, and I'm actively recruiting a couple of them to be future Gophers. Thanks again for the award, and go Gophers.
And our final ASA recipient this evening is Robert Sundahl. For over a decade, Bob Sundahl, has served as a dedicated and highly effective volunteer for the College of Science and Engineering. Since his retirement from an illustrious career at Bell Labs and later Intel, Bob has not only helped raise millions of dollars on behalf of the College of Science and Engineering, but is also an active advisor, collaborator, event participant, and benefactor to the U of M. By offering thoughtful leadership, tireless energy, and a reliable consistency, Bob Sundahl is an alumnus that succeeds in getting results. A true philanthropic leader, he has frequently leveraged his personal and professional connections to secure major financial gifts for the College of Science and Engineering, on top of his generous personal support of the college. Bob has also served on the College of Science and Engineering Dean's Advisory Board since 2016. Using his professional industry experience, he's been a valuable contributor on matters such as student training and industry collaborations. Bob regularly hosts and attends alumni events, attends Gopher sporting events, and is a proud life member of the UMAA. Please welcome Bob Sundahl.
I'm really honored to be included in this Alumni Service Award this year. It was a great surprise to me. The University of Minnesota has been very important impact on whatever successes I've had in my career. Second only to the contributions of the person sitting down there in the audience. And any contributions that Beverly and I have been able to make in return are small payback. The financial support that I received from the university was a critical part of my success here. And we've tried to help out other students in the same way. Participation in the College of Science and Engineering Advisory Committee introduced me to the challenge we face in educating the many young students who want to enter the engineering school at the University of Minnesota. And we've been able to see a significant increase in the number of students that have been able to enter and hope to see that process continue. Beverly and I will continue to make whatever contributions that we can in the future. And I also want to congratulate the other recipients of the award. Thank you.
Well, I hope you're inspired. If you're half as inspired as I am after hearing the award recipients and what this university does in the lives of alumni and how they take their degrees and they take their education and they go out and they change the world. And we talk about that, but you saw it tonight in action with the people in this room. So it's been a tough year for all of us, but boy, you walk out of here with just a little bit more pride, a little bit more motivation to support the University of Minnesota and continue the great work that we're all doing. So let's just give one more round of applause to all of our award recipients, please. And I know there is a number of family members who are here as well, and so you gave up some time, maybe some evenings, or just 3 or 4 meetings a year, we promise. But, and so we really thank all of the spouses, children, parents, others who have supported your work and your service to the university. Thank you to each of you as well. So I mentioned that it's homecoming. And so just a few announcements. Our homecoming events continue tomorrow, 6:30, in-person parade. So we're very excited about that, all along University Avenue. So I hope you will join us for that, and the award recipients will be riding in the parade with us. So we're delighted about that. Bright and early, Saturday morning, 8 a.m., we will be here at McNamara for Skyumania. And so we hope you'll join us for that. 11 a.m., Huntington Bank Stadium. For the football game, so please join us for that as well when we take on Bowling Green. Additionally, I encourage you to mark your calendar for the Alumni Association's 118th annual celebration on April 29th, which always draws a great crowd and is a lot of fun. And our last housekeeping note, if you like all the decorations, so do we, and we recycle and reuse them throughout homecoming, so if you'll leave them where they are, you'd appreciate that as well. Not that that's ever happened before. And finally, in the spirit and tradition of our university's history, please join and stand and join me in closing tonight's ceremony with Hail Minnesota, followed by the Rouser, performed by the U of M Marching Band Brass Quintet.